Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Trying my best to understand my mom because dad cheated. / don't get me wrong, I love both of my parents. Dad did a mistake, yes, but it won't help if I dwell and stress about it. So I still try my best to respect him, as my father. So before this year started, mom caught my dad flirting with a previous coworker on a messaging app. There was also one time that my dad was on a video call with someone past 11 p.m., and he was talking on such low volume, which made me and my sister suspicious, because first, he usually talks so loud whenever on the phone with someone, second, he never calls anyone, especially during that time of the day. Long story short, we found out the girl was a previous coworker and dad admitted that he felt lust over that girl, but nothing ever happened to them, just flirting. I won't say I didn't feel disappointed or whatnot, because I do. But what me and my sister are trying to do is not dwell on the past, and we can see how hard dad is trying to make up for what he's done, especially to my mom. Now, I'm trying my hardest to understand my mom, how she's acting extremely crazy sometimes, but the thing is, she always talks to me, she wants to almost dictate how dad should act, what he should say, etc. To fix her, so I explain that it won't really help if she keeps being dependent on what dad does or says, then she agrees, then when I ask her if she understands what I'm telling her, she keeps saying yes, but no, she doesn't take my advice at all. I basically tell her that she should help herself so we could move forward because she says she wants to fix our family, but she insists that my dad needs to fix her because he did her wrong and keeps on telling me that she was the one who was hurt the most, that me and my sister are just their children, that we shouldn't be that affected, etc., etc. And this is draining me. I'm trying my best to be there for her. She asks what she should do, but she never takes my advice. She's just hot and cold. Now she kinda scolded me for taking their problem, as she said that we shouldn't be hurt because she's the one hurting the most, which I agree to, but are my feelings not valid? I'm also part of the family and she keeps talking to me whenever she feels like she's gonna burst out, and I told her she could do that, but isn't it too much to ask us to just be okay when we're not? Then she keeps asking me what do I think, what should she do, and when I tell her she should really try to help herself, she tells me I don't understand her, dad should fix her, I don't know how she feels, I'm not being patient enough with her, just like my dad, etc. etc. She says she wants to fix our family, but a week doesn't go by that she doesn't talk to my dad to tell him all of the things he has done to her to kill her emotionally, then she wants us to act like nothing is happening. I don't know if I'm the asshole for posting this, but I'm just feeling too overwhelmed with everything. I can see how my dad is trying so hard, and mom agrees with that, but then she points every single detail that she deems my dad shouldn't say nor do all the time, and I don't know where I should be. I know it's very hard for her, but sometimes I feel like I should just give up. They're adults, they should fix this. I'll let time tell me what happens. I told my mom this and she told me you shouldn't say that, that's not right, don't do that to me. She must be expecting too much from me given that I studied psychology, and she always says that I can handle all of this because of what I studied, that I will understand everything, that I could handle how my younger sister feels, but I am part of the family too. I'm not just some therapist. I'm not even one. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Your dad didn't cheat, he did cheat. The way your mom is involving you in this is really inappropriate, so I totally sympathize. But it also sounds like your dad needs to be putting in more effort. He should definitely be taking responsibility here and be the one leading their recovery, not her. They need to talk this out in therapy, not with you. Best of luck. So your father needs to understand there isn't innocent flirting in an adult relationship outside the two. It's a mild sexual avance that, if accepted, not rejected, let alone reciprocated, it is a micro step towards full-on cheating. Your mom should realize no matter her pain that doesn't erase anyone else's. A parent should identify you bear no guilt and naturally react paternally. It's a trust breach between them. Since you're in the middle of it, like all household members, have they done any counseling? Request family counseling from him. Mom will join when she doesn't hurt too much to mind the kid's pain from it, and especially that. That's one of the things never to say to kids. Also told to you by her parents. She might need individual counseling. So the child development portions of your class are part of why it's extra difficult for an adolescent to read some of the whys. A couple of comments. I can understand your mom's position. An emotional affair can be as bad as a physical affair, and she is hurt but is not processing it, so it won't go away. The heavy lifting should be on your father to make this right, and if he, and you, are trying to rug sweep the issue to make it go away without your parents resolving the underlying issue, this will never get better. Both your parents need individual counseling so they learn to express their issues and get tools to help resolve these. Your dad needs to understand why he did it and how to not do it again, as well as comfort your mom, but this is not your job and you have to tell both your parents they need help, but teens can't provide that service. Given that you studied psychology, you'll know what I mean when I say this looks like parentification emo. Your mom should not be involving you so heavily in her emotional experience, nor should she expect you to be her therapist. That is so unfair to you as her child. It sounds like she feels helpless. Also, she should not be telling you how to feel. You have every right to be hurt about the damage done to this family system. As your mother, she is your caregiver, and even though as a child reaches adulthood, that role becomes more flexible, this looks unhealthy and harmful. Granted, your mom is deeply hurt, she should be seeking therapy of her own. I say your father should initiate family therapy too, because the entire family system is suffering such that his transgression has trickled down to you and your sister. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.